Thanks for tuning in today. Today we're going to discuss why estate planning is so important. Today you will learn the problems that can be prevented with proper planning, what happens in the absence of planning, and why certain heirs require special planning. Hi, I'm attorney Robert Pecori. I've been helping families with estate planning for 28 years in my family's firm, Pecori Pecori. So what are some reasons why it's so important? Number one, so your wishes are followed. You want to be able to distribute your estate as you choose, not how someone else's or how a court might do it. Number two, you want to be able to include or exclude certain people from your estate planning. Number three, you want to be able to protect your assets. And lastly, you want to be able to protect special needs heirs. These are not all reasons, but these are just some of the key ones. Perhaps the best way to explain to you why estate planning is so important is to explain what can happen in the absence of planning. So number one, the wrong people can inherit, or they inherit with no control. Let's give you an example. You're single, you have no will, you have 3 kids. So an intestacy statute, that's when you don't have a will, says that your 3 kids would split your estate equally. So maybe that's fine, maybe that's what you would choose, but what if one of your kids has a spending problem? Would you be okay with that child with poor financial habits inheriting, say, $250,000 from you uncontrolled? Most would rather plan for this and control it with a trust so it doesn't get needlessly spent. What about a child with a drug problem? This is probably not someone you want to inherit from you without some controls on it, and you can control that by using a trust. Some other things that happen in the absence of planning: you don't get to decide certain important roles. You don't get to decide who would be the guardian for your children. You don't get to decide who would be a power of attorney or the executor to manage your estate when you're gone. Proper planning allows you to choose all of these individuals. Also, in the absence of planning, that can cause a loss of benefits. If you do have a special needs child who may be receiving Medicaid or perhaps Social Security disability, if they inherit from you, it can disqualify them from their benefits. In this instance, you need to set up what's called a special needs trust to protect those benefits for them, and they still inherit. Also, in the absence of planning, you can have loss of assets. Nursing home cost is extremely expensive. It's $10,000 per month. With proper planning, you can protect those assets for your heirs. These are just some of the reasons why proper estate planning is so essential. With proper planning, you can avoid or eliminate most problems. Proper planning gives you peace of mind that your loved ones are provided for and your assets are protected. For more information about estate planning, go to my website at pecorielderlaw.com, where you can watch my free webinar on how to save money from nursing home costs. You can also schedule a free consult to talk about what may be the best plan for you. Give me a call. Thanks.